Welcome to another episode of UCRD Reviews. So today I have a mobile suit that we've seen before. I reviewed it a long time ago. This one's the MS-06 Zaku II Real Marking version anime. Not to be confused with Real Type. The Real Marking is just the Zaku II, but with much better paint and detail. Different than the Real Type version, which features a completely different color scheme. So this one's a Tamashii Nations Tokyo exclusive. It came out in 2020, I believe, and has this cool little box here. So it says Robot Spirits, and you see it has the Tamashii Nations logo, and then it has this really cool backside to it that actually shows the Zaku. And yeah, it looks really nice. So I went ahead and picked this one up so I could review it and show the differences. I'll have my original Zaku II review linked below because I'm probably not going to go into detail with articulation and stuff. I just want to show what the differences are between this one and the regular Zaku II. So let's go ahead and check it out real quick. So this is probably going to be a pretty short review just because we've seen this figure before, but I did want to show what the paint differences on this one actually looks like. And there's a lot of neat little details. You got some on the head there. The overall green shades are a little bit different. They're not completely different like the Real Type version, but they are like a darker shade, which to me looks better. It's not necessarily anime accurate, but it looks better. So for the most part, there's a lot of really nice detail on here. A lot of caution markings, striping, real cool Xeon emblem there with the 06. So a lot of neat stuff. You even have a little decal there on the arm. So it looks really good. I like this already way better than the normal Zaku II release. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it comes with, and then we'll do a comparison with the older release. So this is going to be another short segment because, as you can probably see from there isn't a lot that it comes with. So you do have the basic set of hands, gun hands, heat hawk hands, and two different posing hands, and the nice little hand rack here. You have a commander type head, which is actually kind of nice, and this just pops right onto the Zaku. I'm kind of surprised with the limited accessories that we actually got the commander type head, but that's pretty cool. I do like that. We also have the heat hawk in the active and stored versions. This looks pretty much identical to the regular Zaku II release, and in terms of paint at least, of course it's the same sculpt. Same with the Zaku machine gun. This looks exactly the same, which is kind of nice because if they painted the weapons in greater detail, it would look kind of goofy to have that Zaku with other weaponry from other sets, like the Xeon weapon set and stuff. So it's kind of nice, I think, that they kept the weapons fairly plain and then just kind of beefed up the look of the Zaku. And that's it for accessories. So there are no effect parts, nothing like that. It's just a machine gun, heat hawk, hands, and an alternate head. So not a whole lot in the set, but let's go ahead and take a look at what it looks like compared to the other Zaku II. So here's both the Zakus together. First thing you'll notice, the new one does have a darker color scheme. Not different enough where it doesn't look like a Zaku II color scheme anymore, it just has a darker tone to it, which I kind of like. The weapons do look identical even in color, which again is nice so that you can swap this Zaku's accessories with this one and have no issues. But you can see there's just a big amount of detail in this one that is not present over here. I do think this Zaku figure looks much better. They're the same sculpt. I do like this Zaku figure. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I do like it. But this one I like a lot better than this one, a whole lot. So even the marking here on the back, you can barely barely even see it, which is kind of cool. It's there, but they made it very light so you can't even hardly see it. So that's the difference between the two. So if you don't have a Zaku figure and you're able to pick this one up, I would absolutely do so. So I think the big question here with this figure is this set worth it? You know, there's a couple different reasons I can see where this might be worth it. You know, if you don't mind the very few accessories, and you don't already own a Zaku II figure, or you thought maybe the original was too plain or something, this one is a nice one to have. Or if you're like me, and you want to change your Zaku II to display it as some other role, and you want another Zaku II to display that's maybe something different, this one's nice to have as well. Then there's another type of collector that likes buying exclusives and things. Of course, this being an exclusive would be a good one to get. But I can't really think of any other reasons why you'd buy this set over the regular Zaku II set. The regular Zaku set comes with a lot more stuff and is cheaper. And it's the same figure, it just doesn't look as nice. So take that what you will. Let me know in the comments if you thought about buying this, didn't want to buy it, already have it. You know, let me know. I'm curious to see what drove you to get it or not get it. But yeah, it's a really cool set. They actually made Shard Zaku as well as the Gundam in these real marking versions. I'll be picking up all of them, so you'll see reviews for the others pretty soon here. So thank you for watching the review, and I'll see you next time.